We're back. We just had some crazy news. I already had a video today, but we're gonna have a late upload as I want to be one of the first people to report on this. But we have some crazy news. It's 9 p.m. As of when I'm recording this, and this all just went down. I was honestly gonna go to sleep pretty soon because I've been going to sleep early. Anyways, a lot of things involved in this that honestly I like this for all teams involved. But first off, we have the Knicks are sending 4 unprotected first-round picks, 2025, 2027, 2029, 2031, and a protected Milwaukee first, a pick swap, and some seconds for Mikal Bridges, and I think they're also trading Bojan Bogdanovic. So quickly on this, for the Brooklyn Nets, in a few videos I think I had, a few videos ago, I literally have said the biggest problem I think I have with the Nets is with Mikal Bridges, them not willing to trade him, and also with the fact that it's like they're kind of stuck in a middle ground of like they don't have their own picks, they're not a good team, and I feel like they had to make a decision. So this really, really is a big part, which once we get, more to what actually also happened, this is a really, really big trade. I think they got a lot of value out of this. Basically 5 first-round picks and some seconds, and Bojan, who they could probably flip to, get some more picks. And I think this is an amazing start for the Nets if they want to go into a full rebuild like they should, which they're basically doing by this. And then for the Knicks, obviously I think this is kind of an overpay, as I feel like a lot of these picks, you could have ended up trading for someone like a Paul George. Like, this is a lot of picks for Mikal Bridges. I think it's overvaluing Mikal Bridges, but at the same time, I still like it for the Knicks, as I think this definitely is going to provide, obviously, a lot of value. Like, it's completing the Villanova Knicks. I think his impact on the court is still going to be great, but I think it's still giving up a lot of picks, and they might pay for that by the time it's, 2029, 2031. This team is still relatively young, but you never know what's going to happen by 2031. That's a long way away. So obviously for, both sides, I like it. Now, where it gets a little bit more crazy, another massive deal, it says. The Brooklyn Nets, and this is where I really, really love this for the Nets. And at first I was questioning what the Rockets are doing by this, but this is about to be insane, what we're going to go to next. But the Brooklyn Nets are getting basically their picks back for some Phoenix Suns picks that they have from the Kevin Durant trade. So they're giving picks that they got from the Suns basically back to the Rockets, and they're getting their picks back that they got in the James Harden trade. Love this, obviously, for the Nets, as they're getting their picks back. They're likely going into a full rebuild now without Mikal Bridges. They're going to be a really bad team next year, likely. And in the draft where there's Cooper Flag in it, now that they have their picks, this is amazing for them. And I think the Nets are really, really big winners in this. You get a lot of picks out of Mikal Bridges, and then swapping, obviously, the Suns picks for your own picks back. Obviously, not having your own picks was a really big problem. Houston acquires 2029 more favorable of Dallas and Phoenix first-round picks. So basically, they're getting all the Suns picks in this, right? And this is where it gets even more insane. The implications of the Rockets landing the Suns picks. Houston wants to trade for Kevin Durant, and that becomes far easier if they could return the Suns picks and they gave up Durant in the deal to the Nets. So this is where it's insane, like actually insane. Hold up, this is a minute ago and 2 minutes ago. As intrigued as the Rockets have been about Durant, they're determined to use the Suns picks to be aggressive on deals elsewhere now. Phoenix has made it clear they want to run it back with. Okay, so maybe they're not going to get Durant, but overall, still having these picks is very, very valuable. Obviously, we saw, I'm pretty sure even in the video I had earlier today, that they were, one of the teams looking for Durant was the Rockets. Do I think he's going to be traded? Probably not, but if he does, if they're going to go into a rebuild, they obviously are going to want their picks back. And whatever other team is going to really, really want their picks, is they're an older team. And likely don't have that good of a future, aside from Devin Booker, which we don't know what will happen if, this doesn't work out and Kevin Durant leaves, Bradley Beal leaves, all that. They don't have that good of a team. So this is really, really big, and this is why I like it for all teams. The Rockets, they're giving back the picks. They get some really, really valuable picks, and now the Rockets are in a really good spot to now add, some really, really good pieces to their team, possibly with these picks from the Suns. And I don't expect this to end either, maybe even tonight. There could be more stuff that happens tonight, and if not, expect something to happen at the draft tomorrow, as now the Rockets have a whole bunch of Suns picks, and they have the 3rd pick in the draft. It's about to be a crazy, next few days, I think, with the draft, and the beginning of free agency. So, overall, if I had to, be like a first impression grade, obviously this literally just happened, first reaction. Honestly, I'm giving it a B+ for the Knicks. The only reason not an A is I think Mikal Bridges you kind of overpaid on. For the Nets, this is an A. Honestly, A+. You're getting your own picks back. You're getting a lot of picks from Mikal Bridges. They turned down 4 first-round picks, and in this, they get a total of, 5 first-round picks, basically, and then some extra stuff. They're getting a lot in this. And then, obviously, for, the Rockets, they're getting some serious power now to trade. Probably, like they said, not for Durant. But hey, who knows? I'm not going to lie. It could still be Durant or someone else that's a really, really big name. So just know the Rockets are going to be making a really big move. But I like this for all the teams. I give it an A all around, aside from, like I said, giving it a B+ for the Knicks. But, kind of quick reaction to this trade. Kind of just wanted to be one of the first people to kind of break the news about this. But this is insane. I'm not going to lie. Really, really insane. Y'all let me know your first kind of initial reaction without giving it some time to think. How you think about this trade for the Rockets, the Nets, and the Knicks. Y'all let me know.